Alright, it's your boy Cody Mack here again with What's the Word. I'm here with the youngin', young homie, LIL ROMO, man. What's going on with you, guys?
Not much.
Now, majority of my audience from Chicago, so they all know who you are. But for the people of my audience that's in other states, like, who is LIL ROMO?
LIL ROMO, he hot right now. He upcoming out of Chicago. Got the track Let's Do It going. Finna hit 1 million views. It's at 700,000 right now. He got some more music out, but if you wanted to really figure out who he was, just go on YouTube, look him up, LIL ROMO, LIL ROMO.
Okay. So I just said in probably I would want to say it's one of the dopest interviews I ever seen from a young artist. Shout out to Hot Rod.
Yeah, they cold for that. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate them for that.
That interview was nasty. You know what I'm saying? On the sense of I didn't expect for you the mindset I got. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset when I met you. You know what I mean? For you to be just turned 18, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I want to say, like, man, first and foremost, I want to say that I do see a lot of greatness in you. You know what I mean? So hopefully at the end of this interview, people will see the same thing I see.
Yeah.
But how did you get so mature? How did you get a so mature mindset when it comes to this rap?
Well, it was, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a straightforward person. Like, I ain't gonna hesitate to say nothing. You feel me? I always been, you feel me, like that. So, before the rap, like, on Tower, like, I don't know, I just been always, like, one of them people that don't like playing too much. Like, well, I like playing when I want to play, though, like, but if I ain't trying to play with you or nothing, like, I just, you feel me, I be, like how I was just talking to now, like, I know how to talk, and that's how that shit go.
You mentioned things we talked about, just like why you start rapping. Like, can you give the people a background, like why you pick up a pen?
I've been rapping since I was a shorty. I got some, like I was telling him, I got videos on YouTube, like, from like 7-8 years ago. I ain't gonna say the names, but shit, I'll show that shit one day, probably in like an Instagram post or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I started doing that, and like I was telling him too, like, you feel me, I grew up around my big brother and them. That's all they used to do. Like, I go to sleep hearing beats, hearing them make new raps and all that. So to me, like, it was something I was accustomed to. You feel me? Like, I just grew up in. You feel me? And then off of my situation and what we be going through, and you feel me, like what I go through and experience in my own life, like, I be expressing it through the music. Like, it allow me to express it.
Okay, let's dig into that. Like, what do you, when you say things that you go through, what's some things that you go through?
Like normal, like typical Chicago problems. Like, you feel me? I'm an artist, and plus I'm hot right now.
Okay.
Right now they saying, you feel me, I'm next up out of Chicago. It's a lot of people that don't want to see you prosper, that don't want to see you, you feel me? So it's people, you going to have those people that get in your lane and try to get on your wave, and you going to have those people that just want to see you just fall down, like, just because, like, you feel me? People you don't know, it might be people you know, people you don't know. That's just how it is.
Okay. Now, we ain't gotta, you ain't gotta speak on too much of stuff, but, would you classify yourself as a street guy?
I'm saying, like, what you mean? What that's
like, are you from the streets? Are you like a street cat?
Yeah, I grew up in this shit. This Chicago on Tower, losing homies, all that same shit. It's just I'm younger on Tower. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that make me different. But as far as experience, like, I've been through all that, like, all the shit niggas be talking about, all that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I done been through all that. Okay. Whatever it is, you feel me? I'm more so just, I know how shit work as far as this music. I don't wanna get in the way of my music. Like I was telling him, like, beef stay in the streets. No matter what, you leave what you got going on with whoever in the streets. You feel me? You don't never let your street stuff, whatever you got going on in the streets, interfere your business, and now you ain't making your money. You feel me? That ain't, you losing.
How did you get to that mindset? Like, what opened your eyes to that?
Just seeing a lot of the internet stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff, like, you you see people getting blackballed in the industry. It ain't hard to tell who ain't getting blackballed. You feel me? Everybody can probably, you feel me, point out who getting blackballed and who not. But more so that, like, it's like that type of stuff. Like, I don't want to be to that point to where I can't do shows or some places and why I can't, you feel me, do this and that. Like, now as far as the streets and you not being able to go nowhere because of where you at, that's a total different thing. But as far as your business and your money, when you making money, you make your money. That ain't, you feel me, niggas be letting they pride and all that get in the way of all this stuff. Like, none of that matter. You make your money. This money. Like, that's how I look at rap. It's money. Like, this how I'm getting paid. So I ain't gonna let nobody get in my way and knock me off my square. You feel me?
I feel that. I definitely feel that. What I know is it? Have you had any challenges like to keep yourself on that course? Or anything like ever like almost throw you off?
Like something that threw, like, what you mean?
Like far as threw you off, it's like, yo, you know you focus on this, but it been something like a situation that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, made you take a few steps back.
Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I lost my homie last year going into this year. One of my little homies, Tano. But the way the situation happened was fluky. That's why I don't speak on it, because, you feel me, it's still in the air a little bit. And I don't want to even talk about it. Like, it be so much going on, then you got, it just be a lot going on. I don't be wanting to speak on certain stuff. I just rather keep it. Like I told you, what's in the streets gonna be in the streets. You feel me? Them problems I gotta face when I leave here. Like when I leave this interview, I gotta go back out in the streets. You feel me? Like, I don't be want to talk about none of that. That's why I just be speaking on all the good stuff as possible, because I know whatever you put out in the world on Tower, that's literally what you get back. Like
that energy, yeah. So are you religious at all?
Religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go to church. I grew up in a church household. Okay. You feel me? Like my mom and my grandma and them, like, they used to wake us up, make us go to church on Sundays and all that. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, cause I could see you got like a different type of energy, so like a divine spirit that's covering you, man. I could see that. I could sense it. When you say so, losing people, going through stuff, and to only be so young, do you ever feel like you traumatized?
I ain't gonna lie, at some points I do, because like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it done been so many times where it could have been lights off on Tower, like where it could have been me. Right. You feel me? On Tower, like when it get to that point where it's like, it happens so often, like, you feel me? You gotta, like, I don't know, like, that's why I move the way I move, and that's why I be staying so low key, cause I don't be, it be too much going on to be out here just out here. You feel me? You will die out here. You will die trying to be out here. You feel me? You can't just be out here. You gotta move with a purpose and move for what you moving for. You can't be moving for nobody else or none of that. You feel me? Like, I don't be even knowing like how to explain it, because there's so much more to it. But, you know, I gotta grow still. I'm only 18, like you say. I got a lot growing to do. You feel me? Yeah. And I'm gonna probably experience a lot more. You feel me? Because there's more to come. Like, that's what come with this. Like, people die. You feel me? Gotta accept that, because that's what come with it. You feel me? People go to jail. Like, I caught my first pipe case. You feel me? You feel me? Made a mistake and had to go. You feel me? But that ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing. Like, what it ain't about nothing. That ain't about nothing. I ain't finna keep speaking on that when I know that's in the past. You feel me? That ain't nothing. It is what it is. I be letting stuff be.
You beat the case, right?
Well, a little bit. I'm on probation.
Okay. I like something you just said right there. You just said it ain't about nothing, and it seemed to me like this day and age, the youth and people in hip hop, they glorify that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's cause look, everybody be wanting to live that what used to be. It ain't how it used to be. Shit changed. You feel me? Everybody be trying to live off that how it used to be shit. That shit. Like, this, the racket still busting, but everybody is an individual, and every individual got their own lane. You feel me? Every individual got their own set of things that come within their life that they gotta handle. Like, so saying that, basically, what I'm saying that, like, it's like, It's just this shit just be so crazy. I don't know. This shit just be fluky. Cause this the rack, like I say, this shit still busting. Like this the rack, regardless shit.
I wanna cause what I wanted you to touch on with that was like, because when I see young guys like yourself, G, I see leaders. You know, I just see how you maneuver. I see how you answer questions. I see how just people musically gravitating towards you, and a thing for change is just leading by example. So basically, how you just said, like, nah, we ain't, that's old. Like, what made you? Because like I say, people around you, they say that they glorify, like, I got my 30, I got my gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the thing. I caught a gun case, I'm in jail. But to you, you like, man, I don't even want to be associated with them.
Yeah, that ain't nothing for real. Because people, and that's the problem. Too many people glorify it. People think, oh yeah, it's cool. Let me go to jail. But that's why it stay happening. Because everybody keeps speaking on that. That one thing, ain't nobody speaking on nothing new. We ain't got nothing new in our ears. We stay hearing the same dumb shit. We growing up hearing the same dumb shit. Yeah, you feel me? It's the same shit. Like I told him, we in a box. Like, everybody, like I told you, on Tower, like, everybody can be something. But everybody don't get the chance to be what they can be because of the chances and how small, you feel me? It's so many people doing the same thing that the chance is so slim. You got people that want to be rappers that ain't even a rapper. You not a rapper. You feel me? You got people that want to be shooters that ain't even shooters. It's a role for everybody, literally. Like, you got to play your role. You can't be out here just, you got to play your role. That's why I speak on that a lot. Your role, like, it's a lot. Like, your role, like, you got to play your role. And that's what people need to hear because people don't get that. Your role is major. What you play to other people's life, like, if I was to die right now, knowing the role I'm in, my family would be fucked up. You feel me? Like, my role, I still got an effect on them. Like, right now, the situation I'm in, you feel me? If I was to let a motherfucker take me out right now, my family would be fucked up. You feel me? Who gonna do 1,000 niggas gotta go shooting every day and all this? Like, it's the same shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I move different. I'm on some get money shit. I ain't gonna lie. See, I like money. That's what I like, money. That's what I like. I like getting money on all that other shit out the way. Business.
Alright, so earlier bro asked you a question about changing and you was like, how we gonna I don't know how it's gonna change. What you just said and the mindset of you, and I feel like it's the same being around your crew, it's the same type of mindset. That's how it's gonna change because they listening. So if they hear you moving like this and you talking business and you talking about, yo, we gotta move like this.
Yeah, cause it's just like school, for example. School don't teach you shit, but they teach you how to add up. They teach you feel me, little basic shit. You get out here in the real world, you see all these problems, you think like, damn, why they ain't teach me about my credit? You feel me? Why they ain't teach me how to, like, it's so much shit to life that you can do to avoid the problems they say we got. Like, they just say like our people like we just so delayed, like we just not like we can, if we was to lock in and we'll be so powerful, like we'll be powerful. You feel me? But people don't understand that and people don't get the concept. Like, everybody just so gone off this way of life. This ain't the way of life. How this the way of life? You go to California, it's palm trees. You go to California, it's hot, it's palm trees. You good. You can walk out your crib. You feel me? You here in Chicago, you can't. You gotta stay in one. You feel me? You can't move. You can't do nothing. I got barred out my building. The building where we be at, where we post up at, they barred me. I can't even go there. You feel me? But that's what come with all this. Like I say, that's what come with all this. It's a lot of stuff that come with it.
Bro, you remind me of Meek Mill. I don't know what it is, but you remind me of like a young Meek Mill. Shit, you remind me of Meek right now. So you were way advanced in your years. So you was just speaking on business. So when that, like, let's transfer into, your music situation. Like, what are some things that you've kind of educated yourself when it comes to the music industry?
Nah, that's a raw question. Cause I ain't gonna lie. It's like I was just telling, like as far as the music, it's like I'm continuing to get better and better as the weight stop. Like it's like the less I stress and the less problems I have, like the easier it is for me to catch on my rhythm like that. That when I was down, like that's a pain song. Like I was able to do that because of the way I was feeling that day. You feel me? I was in that kind of mood. I ain't never did that.
Right.
But because my situation and how everything going, like I say, like things going good right now. It's looking good. But you feel me? Anything can happen at any point in time. Like life ain't, you feel me? Life ain't permanent or none of that. Anything in a blink of an eye can happen, literally. Change the whole way of your living. You feel me? Change everything around. Like, I don't know.
Who been kind of schooling you and like teaching you how this music stuff go?
Well, I ain't gonna say like, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody been schooling me. But like as far as advice and like when I need advice and pick up the phone, like I hit up guys like Polo G. You feel me? He respond. You feel me? Like if I need advice or something, he'll look out and talk me through some stuff. But like I really talk to my team because I be wanting to put them in them positions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I be wanting to get people that I'm close with in them positions. Like you can, like for example, like a manager. A manager really ain't nothing but a person that, you feel me, you can have anybody as your manager. Your uncle, auntie, anybody can be your manager. Why not put them in that position, help them get clean, y'all make a check, y'all make a bag, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so many positions. I can go on tour, I can need somebody to sell shirts. He could probably be the shirt man. He could go sell the shirts and make him a little check. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so many positions and ways to eat, like amongst each other though. Like you can put your team on, like, and that's why I'm saying, like, as far as roles, like you set it up, you feel me, you set it up like in any game, man, in any game like NFL or anything, to win the game you gotta make a play, you feel me? They don't just go out and just, what team just go out and just, I'm finna just go out here and play basketball, I'm finna go throw the football. You gotta make a play. You gotta proper preparation prevent poor performance. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta, like, it's ways around everything, and I feel like this rapping, that's why I enjoy it so much, cause it's a way to not only beat the odds, but you gotta show people like I be like when Polo G was coming up, for example, like I was behind him a lot, like I was supporting him. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like when guys like even like who else was coming up, like Cowboy, Lizzie, like, you feel me? I was supporting them, behind them, because I want to see people like myself win. Like, I want to see, like, I like seeing that. It don't matter what hood you from. I don't care if you from here. If you doing something and you accumulating funds and you trying to make some money, let's make some money. Come on. But all that, you feel me? You from your block, I'm from my block. As long as we ain't got no problems in the streets and all that, we cool.
You got you have a personal relationship with them guys like Zay and Cal and Polo?
Yeah, I be talking to all of them. They be hitting me up like I be in tune. That's what I'm saying. I'm in tune. Like, I'm more so trying to lock in with myself though right now. Like, I'm at that point to where I'm locked in with myself so much. Like, I don't even be like, I ain't gonna say I don't be having the time, but I be trying to figure things out on my own. Cause you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna always, like, who gonna want to keep calling somebody like, yeah, help me with this, Nah, you gotta figure it out on your own, you feel me? So I'm learning. I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning a lot, and that's why I'm continuing to, like, prosper, I think, because I'm learning.
So you say you figure things out on your own, but what is some of the best advice one of them guys gave you?
Polo, he told me, like, just basically weigh your options. Don't never, you feel me? Like, you gotta weigh your options. Never just sign no paperwork or none of that. Like, you feel me? He told me, like, always make sure you tell people to give you, like, a time frame. Like, let you think first, you feel me? So that was helpful because I need to hear that. Because when you talking to a nigga that ain't got shit and you showing them shit, and it's appealing, a motherfucker might take it, you feel me? But is it really worth it? Is it really worth what you can wait for 6 months for and put your work in and grind yourself for? And you feel me? like certain stuff don't be worth it. So I needed to hear that coming from him, especially because he one of the guys that motivate me. You feel me? So looking up to him, you feel me? He know that if he, you know how it be like anybody, like it's like, for example, a person that look up to me, I'll be able to say something to them that'll make them understand probably because they look up to me. You feel me?
That's real. So when the situation with Chop came, like how was that, and like how was that business process?
That's still a little situation, but we handling it. You feel me?
Okay.
I just want to make sure everything good on both ends. I don't be liking no bad business or none of that. But it's cool. Shit, they cool peoples. You feel me?
What was that thing that was like, you know what, I would do business with Young Chop?
Shit. Knowing that he Young Chop, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? You know what a person can, like, anybody, Jay-Z. If Jay-Z take you to a label, they gonna get to talking. You feel me? So I know you just gotta abuse your situation, really, like, make the fullest of it, you feel me?
You mentioned Gatto earlier, saying that's one of the guys you looked up.
Gatto.
That's my boy. That's my boys. I fuck with them.
I was just in the stew with the broker. I ain't even finished the track. I gotta finish that shit too. But I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with them. You feel me? I fuck with them. Like I say, before I got bigger in the scenes, I used to watch them and all that. So it ain't never like I wasn't. You feel me? It just always you feel me? I used to, you know how it go.
I would love to hear you and Gatto on the track. I think y'all will go crazy. What's holding that back?
Nah, I really ain't even talk to him. Like I ain't even. You feel me? I think he was on live one day. I'm like, whoa, this. I'm like, what's to that Scuba remix? You feel me? He knew who I was. You feel me? He said something, but we ain't never actually take it serious. Like we ain't never.
You got contact? You got line on him?
Nah.
I'm gonna have to set that up. I'll be talking with Reese all the time. That's his manager.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's my boy.
So that Scuba, you know what song that is,
yeah,
right?
Scuba.
Yeah, that song. He hot as hell for that song.
Why you think people don't be giving Gatto his just due?
Man, that's cause I don't know what be the people, man. But a lot of niggas that know you hot and won't tell you hot. And it'll just because you a competition now. Like you slowly become competition to who you was looking up to before, you feel me?
Right.
So it's like a lot of people ain't gonna show you no love. A lot of people ain't gonna reach their hand until it's forced. Like until they got you. Like you busting so hard, I gotta reach. Like I gotta support you. Like, and that's dick riding to me. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think Gatto, he got it, man.
Yeah, Gatto hard. I fuck with Gatto.
Yeah, I think he got it. I think he doing the exact same thing you saying. Like one thing, he was smart. He signed himself.
Yeah.
He signed himself to a deal, so that way when he do business with any label, they won't be doing business with El Gatto, the artist. They be doing it with his label. Yeah. So that's some advice I always give young artists. Like first things is first. Start your LLC is 170.
Yeah, I'm finna open me an LLC already.
Yeah.
I'm finna make my bank account and shit. I was sure on that.
Yeah, sign yourself, brother. Any business you do, never do business. A white man taught me this, not to get a white man so much praise, but that's you know, man. But first thing he taught me was never do business under your name. Say never do business under your name. All the business should always come from your company. You should have a company for everything. So that was one of the first things I always learned when I do business. So I always try to get that to my younger homies out here, like, yo, y'all in this game, no matter if you're a cameraman, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Never do business under your name. Always do business with your company. You know what I mean? We spoke about your OG. I feel like that situation hit home for me because, you know what I mean, I'm on the same thing. Like, I want to give my OG that crib. Yeah. Like, how was that upbringing? Like, what happened to, you say some things happened?
It was a little situation where I ain't gonna lie, and it's so fucked up because she told us not to have no company in her house, but we had company anyway. But long story short, a motherfucker ended up getting shot in the crib.
Damn.
She went there, shit, you feel me? She comes to the crib, there's police here, well, what's going on? Now she wondering what's going on. All that lead up to them telling her she gotta go. So now you feel me, we had to basically move in with my grandma where my auntie was staying too, you feel me? Now we overcrowding the space, it ain't too many rooms and all that. Shit. So basically shit, after that situation happened, it's like a lot of shit kept coming, like all type of shit was happening. Like all type of bad shit on Tower, like shit just kept happening repeatedly, like, but shit, we overcame that shit. My OG got a decent career right now, she decent right now. But she need a fat ass career. But I just hate how that happened. Like I just felt like damn, like then it's the way it happened, and it wasn't her fault. Like that's all I felt for. Like it wasn't your fault. Like you got to get kicked out your career for some shit you wasn't even there for. To even, you feel me? You ain't do shit. And you told us not to hire a company, and then it's like we too wrong. You feel me? Like you get to a point where you wrong. You gotta admit you wrong. Like damn, I fucked up. I fucked up. You feel me? But yeah, that shit crazy.
Man, brother, I feel like you're a type of person, and I know we locked in now. You're the type of person I feel like I could talk to and have dope conversations with. You know what I mean?
And I ain't gonna lie. Another thing about me, I take criticism. So if it's ever anything like point it out. You feel me? Like I'm gonna listen. You feel me? Like I know what's good for me. You feel me? Like you could tell me something. You feel me? But yeah, that's how this shit goes. Shit. I'm really just chilling. I'm finna drop a tape or something. I got shit on the way. I ain't gonna lie. I got some new music on the way. I got a lot of new music on the way. A ton of new music. I'm just trying to see how I'm finna drop this shit.
Since you dropped Let's Do It, what's one of your craziest stories since you dropped that? Like yo, I'm Romo now, and it's like,
oh yeah, that's right. I ain't gonna lie, shit. What the fuck? Man, I went through the drive-thru on Tower Grave on 69th. McDonald's on Tower Grave. I go through the first window, try to pay for the food. Oh, girl tweaking. I'm wondering why she tweaking on Tower Grave. I get to the second window. All the employees right there. She talking about, can I get your autograph? All type of shit. Yeah. On Tower, yeah. Right there on, 69th McDonald's by the red line. Yeah.
Yeah, so you out here star, huh?
Yeah, it be motherfuckers on Tower, like it'll be people like it be a lot of what's up, like Romo Wooders, like I ain't gonna lie, like I get that a lot, like, and that's how I know it's coming too, like that's another sign, cause of the people, like, you feel me, people seeing me, like other people noticing it, like I can be outside or whatever, like I ain't just saying I'm no anywhere, but I can be like downtown or something, for instance, like I was at Roseland Mall, I think that's what it's called. Somebody asked to take a picture in there. What the fuck? I'm an hour away. Rosemont, I think.
Yeah, Rosemont.
Yeah, Rosemont. I'm talking about Roseland. But Rosemont, I'm an hour away. What the fuck? On Tower, but this shit get crazy though. That's raw though. I be fucking with that, but I don't be really fucking with it because as far as like, you never know who know you. Like, that's what I don't be like. Like, you never know who know you. Like, a fan might, like, it be so weak. It be just weak. Like, you gotta be on point. That's all. You feel me? You gotta know how to read people. From the moment you see them, from the moment you catch their value, you gotta pick up on everything. Like, you gotta be on point.
That's real. All right, this is my last question, man. Cause we gonna have more talks. I feel like me and you gonna have a lot more talks. What does Lil Romo look like in 5 years?
Man, an instructor.
Instructor.
Man, yeah, I'm finna have businesses, all type of shit. I'm gonna be the head. I'm gonna be able to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a powerhouse. I see it. It's too. I'm too ahead of my time to not be too raw in this shit in 5 years. Like I'm too caught on already, and I'm young as fuck. So I know 5 years from now gonna be. You feel me? If I keep up with this pace and what I'm doing and all the shit I'm doing, I know what 5 years gonna look like. It's gonna look lovely, shit. I see chandeliers, all type of shit. Yeah, nah.